Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Doc Reed, your favorite relationship and life coach, out here one more again telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. You know what? Many of you have decided that this idea of true love is not for you. And as it relates to that, you've just decided to settle. And the sad part about it is you really have started to lose hope, right? That hey, Prince Charming, he ain't coming. You know what I mean? You feel like you're running out of time, okay? Not in your 20s anymore, not in your 30s anymore. And it's really getting serious for you as it relates to, hey, I really don't think this is going to happen. And you look at your past and all you've had is just bad relationships. Never felt like you were made a priority. Just no good men, that you've dealt with, and you're like, where they at? Okay, I hear that all the time. Where all these good men supposed to be at? And you figure, hey, listen, I'm also just get what I can. I'm just gonna have to get what I can. And really that's settling. Okay. And I get it. I do. Okay. You've been through a lot. All right. Many people don't even understand how much you've been through. You don't tell everybody your business and all that kind of stuff, but you've been through a lot. Traumatic childhood, you know, all that goes along with that. Maybe you had narcissistic parents. Maybe there was a lot of abuse, a lot of abandonment, a lot of everything. All right. And then you go from there. Okay. You start dating, you go into your teens, and now you're looking for love in all the wrong places. You don't know the difference between a good guy from a hole in the wall. But you tried. And now at this stage of the game, you are tired. You ever been tired? Like really for real tired. Like I can't. And to some degree, I mean you see it happening for other people. It's not that you totally deny that it's out here. You see other people getting blessed. You hear other people getting married, and some of your friends, may be in happy situations, but somehow you may feel like you're cursed. Like, what is it that's wrong with me? And here's what I want to submit to you: the enemy has tricked you. You have been bamboozled. Okay, you have been bewitched. All right. Let me tell you something about your God. You know, if you're a believer, all right, God only does awesome. He only does amazing. You understand what I'm saying? Let me put it to you like this: Adam and Eve, Garden of Eden, right? Everything they could imagine, they had it all. All. Now, God did have some stipulations. He said, just one thing. Just one thing. You can't touch this one. All right. And here comes the enemy, slithering along. Well, at that time, he was walking, right? Snake was upright, serpent. And basically convinced them that no. You don't fully have God's best. You know what I'm saying? There's just one thing that you are lacking. It's this one right here. The one that he told you, don't fool with that one. That is the one now that you feel like you gotta have. Okay, so what happened? The enemy exploited a void. He exploited a void and tricked you. Now, what's your void? Okay, your void may have been okay. There was abandonment, there was rejection. All right, and at the end of the day, you feel undeserving. Right? If true love comes and smacks you in the head, you wouldn't even recognize it. What is this? What is this? Oh, love? Okay. It looks weird. You feel what I'm saying? So, what was the void for Adam and Eve? They felt like, hey, we don't have everything. We don't have God's best. God is withholding something from us. And this kind, gentle serpent was nice enough to think about us and put us on the game, which ultimately was the beginning of the end, because now the very thing that they had, which was everything, they got kicked out of the garden. So now they settled. You feel what I'm going? You see where I'm going with this? So, with all these things that you've had going on in your life, it has caused you to do that, to settle, to think that you really don't deserve it. Now, you say, I want it, I want it. But by the very token, the fact that you do settle, you understand what I'm saying? That means somewhere on deep inside you, you really don't feel like you deserve it. Because here's the real deal. If you have something, an item that you're selling for millions of dollars, and I offer you $5 and you accept my five, you really are telling me that you don't really believe that the thing that you're selling for millions, because you've got it appraised and you know that that's what it appraises for, and you accept less than that. So that either means that you don't believe that this is what it really appraises for and the true value of it, or you're just going to settle. What is it? And here's what I would submit to you: that everything that you want is already yours. It's already done. You know what I'm saying? God didn't tell Adam and Eve, listen, you can have all of this if you do this. They didn't have to do anything but just accept it. Just accept it. Many of you have not accepted, okay, that you already have everything, that you are everything, that you're already God's best. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm talking about at a real core level, because you really want what you already have. Just believe it. You understand what I'm saying? So if you let it come to you, if you just allow it to come, don't try to push it, don't try to pull it, don't try to manipulate it. You know what I'm saying? It will come. But at the end of the day, fear and desperation causes you to do some very interesting things that are not in your best interest. So let me ask you this: are you settling for less? I mean, just keep it 100. Ain't nobody here but me and you. Are you settling for less right now? Do you feel unworthy of love? Now, many of you may say, "Oh no, I don't feel. I really come on now." If you've accepted less, then that's just an example that you really don't feel worthy of the best. You know, have you lost hope? I know a lot of you out here. The hopelessness of so much hopelessness out here. It ain't even funny. Let me tell you something. You don't have to do this. Please don't do this, because just right over the horizon, right over the hill. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that God has for you. You understand? There was the wilderness before the promised land. So if you judge the promised land by the wilderness, then you miss it. So I don't want you to faint in the wilderness before you get to the promised land. All right? Hit me up, ChristopherReed.org. Go to my website, schedule your free 30-minute consultation so we can see how coaching can help you to deal with this, because you don't have to settle for less and miss God's miss God's best. I'm sorry. So also, if you want to be a part of my Facebook group, my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind, all right, go to my website, ChristopherReed.org, sorry, and you'll see the instructions there, how you can join the group. We have a lot of fun. I'm always talking about topics that, interest you, that you want to talk about. We chat, we go, run around for an hour, and we just have a lot of fun. The one I did last week where I was talking about, are you a narcissist? I get that question a lot from empaths. Empaths really want to know, maybe I'm a narcissist. Maybe, the fact that I wanted what I wanted in the relationship and maybe I didn't listen, and, all these different things. So we dig into that in excruciating detail, so you will know, you won't ever have to ask any questions about if you're a narcissist. So listen, hopefully this helped you. Hopefully now you understand that, hey, you don't have to settle for less, that there is God's best for you. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.